Hello YouTube, welcome back to another model aircraft review video. Today I'll be coming at you guys with another double review. Haven't done one of these in a while. It's going to be of two Qatar Airways models by Phoenix models, 1/400 scale. First one is the newly released Phoenix A350-900 Qatar Airways, and then the second one is going to be the A330-300. The A350 is from the May releases for Phoenix, and the A330 was released, I think, in March. So they're both relatively new models by Phoenix. So let's get started with the box. We'll start off with the A350. I got this model from wafflecollectibles.com. Got these both within the last 2 weeks. This one I didn't get online. I got it from a hobby shop. From from Greyland Station in Chicago. This one I got, like I said, off Waffle Collectibles. So yeah. So as you can see at the top, we have A350-900. For some reason, the Airbus circle logo isn't there like it is on here. So that's weird. I don't know why they forgot to put it there. Then we have like the Qatar Oryx in the background, both like with the white background and also with the dark background. You can probably see it there. There's the Oryx right there. Qatar Airways, picture of the computer generated image of the plane there. Qatar Airways logo. Registration, which is A7-ALD or Alpha 7-Alpha Lima Delta, 1/400 scale Platinum Series. Here's the bottom of the box, sides of the box, I guess. Then on the back, limited edition, same background as the front. We just have like a different foreground image, Qatar Airways logo and the registration, and then warning signs. And this is also my first ever A350 model. And I didn't expect the box to be this big. I literally thought it was going to be the same size as the A330 boxes, but no. So this box is literally the same, pretty much the same size as your Phoenix 777 boxes. So, yeah. Alright, next on the A330 box. Obviously a bit of a different design. It's not as cool as this one, but you just have A330-300 at the top. Qatar in the background, and then the Oryx right in the background there. Your image, digitalized image there. Qatar Airways logo. I don't know why they don't have the Arabic logo there. As you can see, the Arabic is right there, but it's not on this one. I don't know why that is. Registration of this plane is A7-AEO Alpha 7-Alpha Echo Oscar, 1/400 scale Platinum Series. Side of the box, and then the back of the box with limited edition, Qatar logo, registration, warning, all that stuff. So, yeah, so that's it with the boxes. Go ahead and bring in the models now. We'll start first with the A350. Alright guys, so here is the A350. So like I said, this is my first ever A350 model, and all I can say is, like, why didn't I buy an A350 earlier? Because it's such a stunning model, all I have to say for it. So I'll start with the nose section. Zoom into that. So as you can see, we have the cockpit windows, the famous like raccoon mask windows of the A350. We have the radome nose cone there. I think these are static ports there, pitot tubes, there. We've got the nose gear here, which the landing gear do roll, by the way. And LD, which is on the nose gear flap, nose gear door, I guess. LD is the last two letters of the registration number, I should say. And then, yeah, so the shape of the nose is overall really nice. Pretty realistic, just like the real A350. To me, it seems pretty accurate, so yeah. Alright, moving down, we've got the L1 and L2 doors here, with the One World logo next to the L1 door. And then nothing really next to the L2. Then we have the Qatar titles, of course. And then I guess the Q Suite business class would be here, and then the economy starts all the way down. Then here's the engines. I think these are the Trent XWB engines with the Qatar Oryx on them. And then one really cool thing about this model is that the engines actually spin. On one of my newer 787 models, which I'll show you guys in a review later on, the engines also spin, but this is like the first time I've ever seen okay, on this engine it doesn't spin, but the other one it does. This is like the first time I've ever seen spinning fan blades on a 1/400 scale model, because we usually like expect like 1/200 scale, bigger scale models with spinning fan blades, but like as you can see, the fan blades, they freaking spin. Like that's crazy. So you can see there. On the other one, it doesn't spin. On the left engine, I don't know why it does that. It doesn't spin, as you can see, sadly. But on the right one, it does. So that's cool. So yeah. Anyway, moving on, we have the inboard landing light here, which is on both wings, of course. And then we have Al Qatariya in Arabic there. And then we have the wing of the A350, which is, of course, how can you go wrong with it? How can you mistake it? As you can see, nice details on it. I mean, there's barely any details on it, but I mean, you can see the flaps there. You know, all the control surfaces. Then here's the winglet, of course, the A350, unmistakable. You have like grayish. I don't know what the color is, but it's like dark gray on the outside, and then on the inside. Well, actually, on the inside you have the Qatar Oryx, as you can see there. So that's nice. And then moving on, there's another exit door right there, and then aft door back here. And then the antennas, of course. Don't know why I forgot to mention that. And then we have the Qatar flag right there, right there. And then we have the door, like I said, and then we have the registration A7-ALD, and this was the 4th A350 ever delivered to Qatar Airways, A7-ALD. So yeah, and then we have the Qatar Oryx on the tail, the horizontal stabilizers, and then the APU tail cone right there. And then one cool thing is that this model has actually got the I guess the SATCOM right here. It's 3D, and then this stuff here too. It's like, it's not painted on. It's actually like it's 3D, which is really cool. So yeah, as you can see, we have some more stuff. We have a beacon light there, SATCOMs, antennas, all that stuff. All right, I move on to the other side. Nothing really different, of course, just the addition of the cargo doors. You know, front main cargo door there, and then the other cargo door back there. And now let's go ahead and move on to the underside of the model, which is really nicely done. You got the nose gear doors. I don't know if you can see it, but nose gear doors there. Some more detail down there, and the antenna. The Qatar Airways logo on the underbelly. Stand hole. I don't know if you can see it, but the landing gear doors are also there. You might be able to see the outline. But yeah, the landing gear doors there. Landing gear, main landing gear, of course, they roll. They don't pivot, sadly. I don't know why Phoenix, like, they're double bogey landing gear models, they don't roll. I mean, they don't pivot, sadly. I don't know why. It would be cool if they pivot, because of course the A350, the landing gear on the A350, they pivot downwards. So that would be nice if they did, but they don't, sadly, on the model. Then we have A7-ALD under the left wing. Yeah, left wing. Then we have the RAT system. It'll focus. You can see the RAT system right there, or the ram air turbine. That's what RAT stands for. Another antenna, some more details, and then yeah, all that stuff. So that's gonna do it for this model. Very nicely done, Phoenix. Actually, no, there is one issue on it, but other than that, Phoenix did a great job. And the issue is that you might be able to see that the gray is not like where the gray and white meet. It should just be a straight line, but it's not straight. As you can see, it's like really crooked. It's like, I mean, for the most part it is straight, but like back here it's just not, it's not straight. So Phoenix didn't really, I mean, they did a decent job, but they didn't like do it correctly, because it's supposed to be straight. So that's the only thing that's wrong with it. Other than that, everything else is great. They did a great job on it. Phoenix, for the most part, nailed it. Would definitely recommend this model. Definitely give it a 9.5 out of 10. Especially the spinning fan blades is another cool thing. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this model. Now I'll go ahead and move on to the A330. Alright, so let's get started with the A330. So we'll start with the nose, as always. As you can see, standard, I guess, cockpit windows, nothing like the A350, of course. Cockpit windows there, the radome nose cone detail, and then the name of the plane, which is underneath the cockpit windows. You can see the name of the plane is Shadeedah, which I guess is just an Arabic name. I couldn't find any info on it, but yeah, that's the name of the plane. The pitot tubes there. Then the nose gear, they do roll, by the way. EO, which is the last two letters of the registration of this plane. And then the L1 and L2 doors. You have the one row logo next to the L1 door. And I don't know if it's just me, but to me it just seems like this is way too big of a gap between the cockpit and the front L1 door. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but that's just my thoughts on it. Qatar Airways titles there, L2 door. Of course, Al Qataria in Arabic here. The CF6 engines with the Qatar Oryx on it, and these fan blades don't spin, sadly, but you know they're there. So as you can see the fan blade detail. Main landing gear, of course, you can see them there. And then on the wings, not much to see, but you know there they are. And then of course on the winglet we have the darker gray color on the outside, and then of course the Qatar Oryx is on the inside. And then moving on, we have the two rear doors, and then we have the Qatar flag with the registration A7-AEO. And then we have the tail, Oryx of course on the tail, the horizontal stabilizers, and then the APU back there. And then as you can see, the SATCOM and everything is 3D on this one as well. And then as you can see there, which is really cool. I didn't expect it to be 3D on this one. So this is 3D and this is also 3D, so that's really nice. And then also this beacon light right here is also 3D. You can probably notice that it's 3D, so that's really nice that Phoenix added that feature. So yeah, then moving on to the other side, go over here. Cargo doors is the only difference that is on this side. Have the front one, and then the two in the back there. So yeah, then let me put the plane on the underside. Look at the underside of the plane. We have the nose gear doors, some more detail here. The Qatar titles, stand hole, the landing gear, main landing gear, which don't pivot sadly, which I really wish they did. Registration A7-AEO, and then you can see the main landing gear doors there, which is really nice that they added those. And then yeah, so that's basically it for this one. Pretty straightforward, not much. And then of course this model sadly does have the same mistake as the 350. The lines are not straight, like where the gray meets the white. It's not. You can clearly see it's not straight here. So that's the only issue that I found with both of them. And then it's not only on these two, it's also on my older ones, like my 777-200 LR. You might be able to see that's not straight either. Back there you might be able to see, I don't know if you can make it out, but it's not straight either. So yeah, so these two models bring my Qatar fleet up to 4 planes. Thinking about getting a 787 soon, but for now I'm really happy with the 4 I have. So definite 9.5 out of 10s for both models. Would highly recommend getting them. If you've got like a Middle Eastern airport, a Asian airport, or maybe a European airport, or maybe even a US airport for the A350. But yeah, beautiful models. Would highly recommend getting them. This review is pretty long, pretty much longer than my other ones, but this is a double review, so that's probably why. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you all enjoyed. Definitely consider getting these models if you want to. I would highly recommend them. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll get an airport update out later this week. We'll see, but yeah, anyways, that's it. Thank you for watching. Comment, like, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.